So what happens when a major crypto hack actually ends up creating a brand new meme coin? Today, we're going to unpack the absolutely bizarre story of the BNB chain hack, where, believe it or not, the community's reaction was even stranger than the crime itself.
It all kicked off with this, an urgent warning from Binance founder Changpeng Zhao, who everyone just calls CZ. I mean, imagine you're just scrolling your feed and this pops up from one of the biggest names in crypto. It basically drops you right into the middle of a live crisis.
All right, so let's start at the very beginning, the breach itself.
Look, this wasn't just any old account. BNB Chain is a massive blockchain ecosystem. Its official X account, that's the main way it talks to the world. News, updates, all of it. So when that gets compromised, suddenly millions of followers are at risk and you've got a huge credibility problem on your hands.
So now let's break down exactly what the attackers did the second they got control. It was a pretty classic crypto scam playbook, but it was incredibly effective.
The whole thing unfolded in 4 super fast steps. First, the takeover. Then, almost immediately, they started blasting out links for a fake airdrop, one of those free crypto giveaways. Right after that, they started pushing a brand new meme coin with a really simple name, 4. This all happened so quickly that CZ and others were just scrambling to put out fires and warn everyone.
The main weapon here was a phishing scam. Those links they posted led to fake websites designed to pop up a fraudulent Wallet Connect prompt. Now, if you're not familiar, Wallet Connect is a totally legit tool, but in the wrong hands, it can trick you into signing a transaction that just drains your entire crypto wallet. It's a devastatingly simple but effective trick.
Eventually, they got the account back. And you'd think, okay, story's over. But this is where things get really strange.
This is where the story just completely flips. In a follow-up post, CZ himself explained what happened next. After the hacker created and sold off his meme coin, the community didn't just walk away. They did the exact opposite. In his own words, they bought the coin as a mock to the hacker.
This is such a wild glimpse into the heart of meme coin culture, right? A coin that was literally born from a crime, ditched by its criminal creator, was then suddenly adopted by the community. You have to ask why. And the answer is, it's part defiance, part joke, part performance art. They basically turned the hacker's weapon into a symbol that, in this corner of the internet, nothing is too absurd to suddenly become valuable. It's the ultimate gamification of finance.
That's how much profit one single wallet made right in the middle of all this chaos. Now, when we say on-chain data, we mean the public transaction history on the blockchain that anyone can see. And that data shows this person bought the 4th coin right before CZ's tweet brought a ton of attention to it. So a single trader managed to turn the community's wild stunt into a personal fortune. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
And that leads us to the central mystery of this whole thing. With all this chaos and a meme coin going to the moon, how much did the original hacker actually get away with? The official word from CZ seemed pretty clear. He said the hacker only made about $13,000 from the whole scheme before they got the account back. He also made sure to add that security teams were on the case and that any victims would be compensated.
$13,000. For a hack this high profile, that number, it just seems kind of low, doesn't it? Which really makes you wonder, is that the whole story?
Well, according to on-chain investigators like the user detective, the number is actually way higher. While CZ's $13,000 figure probably just refers to the money made from selling that 4 coin, this deeper dive actually traced the hacker's funds back to other schemes. The real profit? It looks like it was over $72,000. It just goes to show you the difference between a quick initial assessment and a full forensic deep dive.
Now, to really get the full picture here, we need to zoom out, because the BNB chain hack wasn't some random, one-off event. It's actually part of a much bigger pattern. I mean, just look at this list from 2025 alone. You've got crypto projects like Pump.Fun, you've got journalists, and even major public figures like a former president and a UK government minister. All of their accounts got compromised for the exact same reason, to shill scam tokens to their followers.
So the crucial point is this: social media is a massive weak spot. Even with all the security teams and those little blue check marks, these platforms are a critical point of failure. The trust that we all put in these official accounts is the very thing that makes them such a juicy target for hackers. And that really leaves us with a tough final question. When an official source of information gets hijacked and used to trick people, who's ultimately responsible? Is it the platform, the account owner, or is it just up to every single one of us to figure out how to navigate this increasingly tricky digital world? That's definitely something to think about.